finish. We shall hear of my heroism.
Huzzah! We did it! What did we do again?
Am I invisible? Or are you an invalid? Which is it?
Hello, whoever you are. I'm Clive Alsop. I'm a composer, and I want you all to listen to my tape.
Wait, is that what this is about? A bloody demo tape? Good God!
It's more than just a demo tape. It's my future, miss. Who are you again?
Patel Rayner, station manager. I'm the one who turned off those robots before they ripped you apart. Do you know how long it'll take me to fix them?
I apologize, Miss Rayner, but you have to understand. I did this because I live for classical music. Please give us a chance.
It's been so long since we've had any fans. Ah, fine. Come inside. And stop hitting things.
So, you're this Alsop sword, eh? Funny. You don't look depressed enough to be a composer.
I'm Clive Alsop, the mastermind behind this entire affair. Could I please speak to Mr. Fort Worth?
Before you get all hyper, mate, there's something you should know. Bradley Fort Worth, he doesn't really exist.
I beg your pardon?
Well, at least not like you and me. See the giant machine behind me? That's Bradley Fort Worth. He's a living, breathing computer. Always has been. We can't tell him what to play because he has a mind of his own. Heck, we don't even know how to turn him off. Lost the manual a couple years back.
So, does this mean all of this was for nothing?
Not exactly. I can still play your tape for him, but at the end of the day, he's the boss. I just push some buttons.
What a conundrum.
What? I'm busy.
I don't think you get it. You see, during our fight with the robots, I tried to perform a strategic maneuver, most commonly known as a rush attack. And while performing said maneuver, I slipped and fell right upon my side. Luckily, something in my pocket softened my fall. Unluckily, that something was the demo tape. Not on me, no. Thankfully, I do know where we can find a copy of the tape. Months ago, I sent one to Empire Records in the hopes of obtaining a record deal. In fact, their complete lack of a response is what spurred me to come here to the BBM. I want you to go to their store in Lewisham and recover my tape. They never replied to my many letters requesting the tape be returned, so they've either gone out of business or they're ignoring me out of spite. Either way, the tape is there. Good luck! I'm thinking of composing a new piece. The Wayfarer's
In a hurry?
Opera.
An important meeting, perhaps? I think not.
We won't go quietly. You can count on that.
Identify yourself. Law-abiding citizens will not be harmed. Engaging hostile target. Do not attempt to flee. You will be identified and sanctioned. Attention. Fugitives should be considered armed and dangerous. Warning. Dangerous fugitive is on the loose. Do not attempt to apprehend. Hostile has escaped. Transmitting description to designated law enforcement authorities.
wish we wouldn't keep running out of test subjects.
You found me? Good. I've been waiting. Where are my manners? Come inside. Let's discuss our mutual problem. I'll get straight to it, since you've come such a long way. Under the direction of Smythe, you were abducted, hauled off to a lab and experimented on. They would have killed you afterwards. But due to unforeseen circumstances, you survived. Those very same unforeseen circumstances brought us together. With my insight and your dedication, we can take Smythe out of the picture. Forever. Any questions? Nothing you haven't already figured out. I only met her once, and even then she was shrouded in darkness, behind a glass screen. She tends to be elusive, even with her most loyal underlings. Fine. Perhaps I was holding back a little. I know they've been around for a very long time, and I'm talking pre-nuclear. Smythe's longevity has something to do with the Angel cloning technology. That's all I know. It seems that Smythe figured out I'm working against her. For some reason, she's keeping me alive. To what ends, I don't know. What I do know is that my operatives no longer follow orders. They refuse to let me leave this room. My only access to the outside world is that clone, the one who sent you here. He's a clone. A flash clone, to be precise. I don't believe he has a name. They have serial numbers. People of his kind have incredibly short lifespans. After 3 years, they start to deteriorate. They're also prone to errors, most of which are noticed, and the clone is destroyed. But he has an error that has so far gone unnoticed. Free will. Most clones are obedient, biologically subordinate to their master. He has overcome this. Of course not. Smythe chose it. My name isn't the only thing she took from me. The plan is that we send Smythe to Kingdom Come. She'll be attending a tournament in Westminster. She actually plans to show her face in public. Can you believe it? At first, I couldn't. But everything checks out. All information suggests she'll be there. This is unheard of. A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to end her reign of suffering, once and for all. She'll be up in the Gentry box. You won't be able to get up there, but I have a straightforward solution. It's simple. Place an explosive device beneath the box. Set a timed detonation. And watch the fireworks. Excellent. The fate of London is yours to bear, friend. From what I've heard, you're more than capable of doing this. So do it with conviction. Good. May the cards fall in your favor. Here's a timed detonation device. Attach it to the explosives you place under the box. Ideally, Time it for when the games start. That's when you can be sure Smythe is up there. Good luck.
Welcome, esteemed guests, to the most spectacular event of the year. Jousts, duels, and archery, the finest of old world entertainment. I didn't quite see it. Hold it out for me. Just hand me ticket. You are hereby invited to the 2076 Annual Socialist Conference. Blah, blah, blah. Bring your own refreshments. I take it you don't have a ticket? Then I'm under no obligation to let you in, I'm afraid. All spectators must purchase tickets in advance. It's within my powers to make the occasional exception, yes. Though, of course, you'd have to do something for me first. Very reasonable, I'd say. The task shouldn't be too difficult. That robot, Guido, they call him, Patron model. He is the bane of my existence. Really is. I've had enough of his pamphleteering. Make some of the guests uncomfortable. Convince him to leave. In all honesty, I'm not too sure. This is by far the oddest event I've greeted for. Supposedly there's an important guest attending, but no one knows who. My first guess would be the Prime Minister. But then, why all the secrecy? Don't worry, I'm as honest as they come. Rule Britannia, Britannia rule the ways. Britons never, never, never shall be slaves.
Greetings. I hope you're enjoying your evening. Please read this material when you have the time. A better future is possible, comrade. Back the 5th column. Affirmative. Guido will return to his mistress.
I can't believe you actually did it. Thank the Lord. As promised, you're free to go through. Oh, and watch out for those Camelot knights. They say a great army's been built down in Wandsworth. One to rival the Tommies. And they're part of it. Supposedly.
Ever vigilant.
You better try saving this kind of armor. I'd recommend that you go see Crazy Killer for your general good needs. That one deflected right off the armor. You better try saving this kind of armor. I'd recommend that you go see Crazy Killer for your general good needs. Thank you to the Knights of Camelot for putting on
If I see one more up-and-comer peasant, I'll go mad.
I'm in touch with humanity.
What a spectacle. Did you see that? Off with the cross guards. Oh, what technique that was.
You've done it. Good. Now we wait. Agreed.
People have a negative attitude. That's what's stopping them.
Chainmail being used, made by the Camelot Smithies. Absolute finest. Thank you to the Knights of Camelot for putting on such a great spectacle.
Stand by for an announcement from the head of the civil service.
Salutations. It is with great sadness that I address the city in these troubling times. My thoughts are with the families of those who lost their lives in this tragic incident. And I'd like to declare a moment of silence. During times like these, it is the duty of civil service to ensure that tonight's events are not repeated. Therefore, we shall be stepping up to ensure the continuation of government services while this state of emergency is ongoing. Compliance with these groups is compulsory. If anyone has any questions or queries, please direct them to the office of the head of the civil service. Keep calm and carry on.
That was their voice. Smythe's voice. They were ready for it. They knew it would happen. They made it happen. It seems we were played for fools. My hatred blinded me. Time is not a resource abundant to me, and I have some other things I need to take care of before it runs out. Good luck, Wayfarer. Whatever path you choose, stick to it. And don't ever look back.
One moment, please. One second. And done. Oh, it's you. I'm afraid I can't let you in without a bowler hat. It's policy. Go right in. I'll buzz you through.
It must be horrible to live in places without luxury.
Ahoy, hoy, Wayfarer. meeting will have to take place over the telephone, I'm afraid. Scheduling conflict. Even so, I'd like to thank you for your assistance up until now. You're more helpful than you realize. It was no accident. You can be sure of that. Though you tried your hardest to mess it up, everything at that tournament went according to plan. It's good fortune that even our deranged clones retain such proficiency. At any rate, congratulations on moving up in the world. You've certainly taken advantage of all this troubled city has to offer. Your diligence is almost impressive. Nobody's ever managed to discover as much about Angel in so little time. But I can't help but feel animosity between us. So, in the spirit of goodwill and discovery, I'm willing to offer you a deal. Cooperate with my organization, and I'll give you my most valuable resource. Information. Because information is power, and I know who you are. Who you really are. I'm listening. Good. You'd be a fool not to. We'll arrange a meeting when this is all over and settle things between us. For now, there's a card on my desk. Go to the address on it. That is your first initiative. Be seeing you.
Maybe I'll visit outside the wall sometime. See how the other half live.
happened to my test subjects? The only thing separating us from them is the human ability to obey orders. Something you clearly lack. Wait a second. A bold display of wanton violence? A disregard for authority? Ah. You're Smythe's new lackey, aren't you? The Wayfarer. Yes, and who do you think asked him to do that? Next time, try not to destroy my experiments. Perhaps we started things off on the wrong foot. I see your value now. Come, make yourself useful. Meet me in my office.
Welcome, Wayfarer. I am Director Wesley Herbertson, and you are now in my employ. Shall we begin? You were sent here because you are quite capable at getting things done, and right now, that is what I need. Someone who will get things done. What do you know of the ghoul feralization process? A word of advice from a fellow pursuer of the truth. The consensus is nothing more than a system of oppression. Spend your whole life seeking the approval of high-ranking fools, and the only thing you'll find is mediocrity. They told me to settle for hypothesis, to abide by the ethics of the weak. I refused, and now, here we are. I've dedicated my life towards undoing feralization. In essence, clearing a ghoul's mind. And now, I'm a few steps away from finishing my revivification serum. Or at least I was, until my last patient had an extreme reaction which required an urgent surgical procedure. 2 bullets delivered directly into the brain. Turns out we need DNA samples from fresh commuters to finalize the serum. So I had a few of my underachieving scientists schoolified. They are currently wandering about downstairs. I sectioned off that part of the lab to be a habitat of sorts for my test subjects. I want you to go down there and collect 4 DNA samples for me. Understood? Good. I've prepared some tools for this mission. Terminate the ghouls and extract a sample with this. I won't wish you good luck. Competent people don't need it. Now go. Yes, your eyes do not deceive you. Those are the 4 commuters. All over 100 years old, all waiting to be liberated. My assistant will take those samples. Now that I've seen what you can do, I believe you have an extra part to play in this experiment of mine. The most crucial part of this whole experiment. With the samples you have procured, I will dose all 4 ghouls with a revivification serum. But that's only the first part of the process. The test subjects require human interaction in order to chemically reactivate certain parts of their brain. In other words, someone needs to be in the cage with them. And right now, that someone is you. Wonderful. Step into the cage. The serum has been administered. I'm releasing the first commuter. Interesting. How curious. You may have noticed that ghoul was particularly tough to deal with. Don't worry. Enhanced strength and endurance are a known side effect of the revivification serum, as is enhanced aggression. Releasing next subject now. A similar reaction. Make a note. That was unexpected. Are you holding up, Wayfarer? I genuinely do not know how this next specimen will react, which makes it all the more fascinating. Releasing next subject now. Try engaging it in conversation. What a shame. Violence once more. Make a note of its delayed aggression. An unfortunate end, but we achieved some progress. Temporary, yes, but still. Do you feel it? History forming right before our very eyes? One last subject. Releasing it now. It's working. Talk to it. Don't delay. Did you see that? It understood you. It communicated. It's a success. No, it's more than a success. It's... It's behind you! Thank you, Wayfarer. You have done a true service to science today. On the contrary, it worked, but only for a few seconds. Oh, but how wondrous those seconds were, and the data we obtained from it will be more than enough. My research has been reanimated. With all that said, I believe your effort should be rewarded, and I know just what to give you. Tickets, of course. And these powerful grenades. They are guaranteed to get you out of any trouble. Now, Smythe will be in contact with you shortly. So, leave. Yes. Don't come back.
delivery for you, Wayfarer? I don't know, Gov. Just sign here. All in a day's work, Gov.